Hey guys, and welcome to a new townie makeovers video. So today we are doing the Goth family. Now I haven't done a makeover on the new remake version of them that came out last year or 2 years ago now. I honestly cannot remember. But last year I did tackle the new version of the Calientes, which has been one of my favorite townie makeovers I've done ever, which I mean isn't really competing with much because my old townie makeovers suck. So that's, that. I mean, we're in a different time. Sim styles change, everything changes. So if you want to go see that townie makeover, I'll have that linked in the description and then in the top right hand corner as well. So you guys can go ahead and click on it and watch, because honestly, what they did to the Calientes was a little dirty in my opinion. I feel like the Goths were a little bit better off, but still, they need a little bit of work. But yeah, so when going into these makeovers, I try and not change their features too much or too drastically where they're like a completely different sim. Majority is just the magic of custom content, which honestly, that stuff is magic. Trust me. I'm not a CC hoarder for no reason, let's be honest. But yeah, so starting off, we have Miss Bella Goth, and initially when going into making her over, I was a little worried just because I'm not necessarily a fan of the new Bella Goth. I just don't think she gives off like Bella Goth icon, queen, legend vibes. You know what I mean? Cause you think of The Sims, you think Bella Goth. I mean, if you don't, then I don't know. Who else would you think of? That's what I think of. So she's like the staple, the icon of The Sims, right? So what they did to her, I was like, that's not really the Bella we all know and love. Like, her face isn't even the problem. It's just the way that they dressed her. I think they should have just changed her features. Maybe changed the hair. I don't really like that hair on her, to be honest. But they just could have kept the outfit. Like, the outfit wasn't really an issue in my eyes. It was more so like skin tone, maybe adjust her features. And they also aged her more by giving her those smile lines, which I mean, smile lines are fine, people get them, but I feel like it just made her look so much older, like she's not a young adult. The thing is like, I would love to have Cassandra be a young adult as well, around the same time as Bella. Maybe Bella's like obviously a bit older, but not nearly the age of Mortimer, because I would love to play out the story of Cassandra and Dawn, because I don't know, I thought that was such an interesting thing in The Sims 2. And the fact that she's a teen here, it's kind of like weird, but the whole thing with Bella being young, I just think that there was something that happened when she got abducted that she just doesn't really age, which love that for her. And then of course I adjusted her skin tone as well to be a lot warmer and darker than what they gave her, because I felt like she was still looking a little bit too light compared to like Sims 2 Bella. Overall, I love how she turned out. I think she's giving the energy that I would expect from Bella Goth. The hair is perfect. I think it suits her so well. And then of course this red dress with a high cut on the side and then the deep cut in the front. Like, also I made her nails black, but I feel like they look better red. I just thought it was too much red, so I might go back to red. But other than that, everything is just perfection. I mean, it's Bella Goth, of course it is. I'm sorry, but anyways, moving on to Mortimer. So Mortimer, I actually don't mind how he looks, just like, I was gonna say out of the box. What box, girl? But no. Sorry, hold on, let me calm down. Not me making myself laugh. I mean, that's good. As long as you can laugh at yourself, you'll be happy in life. Well, I don't know. Is that true? Anyways, so Mortimer, I didn't want to fully like age him down to make him look super young or anything. Like, I did want to have him have, wrinkles and all that stuff to have an aged look. Like, I don't think he'd be looking as young as Bella by any means. I will say, when I was starting to like strip him of everything and start, adding things onto him, I was losing hope for a little while there. I was just like, can I even make him look good in the way I'd want him to look? And it took a lot of patience and a lot of skin details that finally made him look the way I wanted him to. I think he looks like a younger version of the Mortimer we started with, which I kind of like, because here he looks like he's late 40s, maybe in his 50s, whereas the one we started with looked like he was, in his 60s, maybe getting closer to 70, starting to get much older. So I kind of like this because I feel like it suits the new Bella that I made better. So I'm really happy with that. I just am really obsessed. Actually, it wasn't even for this create a sim, but when I was doing makeovers on my City Dream Sims, specifically you, the MILF next door, so I needed forehead wrinkles and the crow's feet, but I could only have so many skin details on her. So I went to the effort of making it available for tattoos because I couldn't find a CC creator that has done it. So I was just like, well, I'm not gonna struggle and search. So I just made it myself. Either way, it came in clutch when I was doing Mortimer because I was able to use even more details than I would have been able to do. Now comes my least favorite part, the outfit, because, well, my mask sims are struggling in the clothing department because I don't know where to CC shop for men. I'm telling you this straight up. I have a hard time. And I feel like I say this a lot, and it's true because my men's are lacking. And I feel so bad because I don't know where to get clothes. I don't know where to find them. Like, I don't. So this outfit isn't what I would have expected Mortimer to wear. More so the top bit, more than anything. I feel like if anything, he would be wearing something more similar to what we started with, which I was going to just give it back to him, but I was like, maybe not. Like, let's give it something different at least. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, it's more like, I guess, younger version, so I guess it's more acceptable for him to wear. I don't know. Anyway, now moving on to Cassandra. So with Cassandra, I really wanted to tap into her Sims 2 aesthetic, meaning the longer dress, and of course the pigtails, except not as crazy because her Sims 2 pigtails are pretty out there. And then of course I went with some darker makeup for her as well because I just feel like she's in her late teens and she kind of has her style established and she just likes to kind of put the whole look together with, you know, darker lip, eyeliner, and eyeshadow. That's what I did with her. I don't really have much else to say about her. I really like how her outfit ended up turning out with the dress and the boots. I was gonna go for like a higher heel, but then I found some boots that I liked, although I was just scrolling through Tumblr and I saw that there's some Doc Martens that I could have given her, but you know, it's fine. Maybe in the future I'll change it or something like that. Which, speaking of, I really need to go CC shopping because I think it was last month that I spent a few days, I think it was like 3 or 4 days, going through my CC and deleting stuff. I think I was at 80 gigabytes of CC, and what am I at right now actually? Let me see. And now we're at 74, so, you know, progress. But it's a lot of custom content. It's actually sick. I mean, a lot of that, to be fair, is build CC as well, which does take up a lot. Well, I can't really lie. You know, my hair folder is pretty big. Let's not lie here. But yeah, it's actually kind of nasty seeing 20,000 files. But do I want more? Of course. So that will be my next order of business, is to go CC shopping. But the thing is like going CC shopping is like a day or a couple day venture, especially if you haven't been CC shopping regularly like me. I'm actually probably behind close to maybe 5 months. I've probably downloaded some stuff here and there, but like not like a proper spree. So actually, when was the last time I really went on a shopping spree? I think it was probably before I took my couple month hiatus, now that I think about it, which is, oh my god, that's probably a lot of custom content. Well, I'll be busy. Also, can I talk about a show that I watched recently? It's on Netflix, and it's called Dead Boy Detectives, and it's a supernatural show, but I really enjoyed it. It was just like a fun little quick show to watch. I really like the characters as well, and all I'm gonna say is I love Charles and he deserves the world, so yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. And before that, I watched Fallout, which is really good as well. I already knew about the Fallout universe before because it's based off a game, and I played Fallout 3 back in 2016. I also bought Fallout 4 then too, but I really didn't play it until recently. But now moving on to Alexander. So they did Alexander so dirty because when you age him up into a teen, he does not resemble either of his parents. I think what they did is they took Alexander as a child and just randomized him as a kid, didn't check him as a teen or anything of the sort. And I was gonna try and make the original Alexander Goth work, but I was just like, that is too much effort for me. So I was like, I'm just gonna create a new baby. And so that's what I did. I went back and forth between teen and child Alexander just to make sure the edits like are okay. And the thing is, I don't even mind how the original child Alexander looks. I think he's quite cute actually, but it's just the whole aging him up into a teen situation. With the new Alexander, I feel like he's a mixture of both. I feel more so Bella, but he has like part of his dad's nose, but also it's his mom's nose at the same time. He has like his dad's lips, but a little bit fuller. The eye shape I feel like is more like his dad. Obviously they look a little bit different because I have like an eye overlay thing on Mortimer, but other than that, I don't mind him. Also, he does look pretty yassified because of the skin overlay I'm using. So, you know, he's looking a little bit glam, but I'm just saying. All right, so my video is supposed to be going up right now, but I can't get Alexander Goth out of my head and like potentially what he could have looked like if I did attempt to make him over. This mainly goes for his teen look as opposed to his child look. So this is OG Alexander Goth aged up, right? This is what he looks like, and this is who I gave up on, which I do apologize, Alexander, okay? This is my attempt at fixing him, which honestly, he looks pretty cute, even if I put on this skin that I'm pretty sure Mortimer is wearing. I think it's this one that he has on. He still looks really good, right? Not too bad. Does he really resemble them? I don't really see it personally. Then we have my version of Alexander Goth aged up into a teen. So here's where I'm having second thoughts, because this is what he looks like. This is his child form. Okay, this is his child form. But then I got to think, because I really like Mortimer's nose. This is him with the same skin overlay that Mortimer has. I'm pretty sure it's this one. If it's not, then it's a little awkward. But I decided to give my Alexander Goth Mortimer's nose, right? It doesn't look too bad. I feel like it, you know, adds a little bit more Mortimer into Alexander. And with the skin, he's still really cute. So I'm like conflicted here on who I want. This is Alexander as a child with Mortimer's nose. Still really cute. I feel like it resembles a bit more of OG Alexander. I think I gave up on this one. I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyways, that's just me being indecisive and in my head about Alexander. Probably nobody cares, but I can't help it. You had a chance and I gave up on you. I'm sorry. So with the outfit, I wanted to kind of again resemble his Sims 2 version with the shorts and like the high socks. So I love that. And I swear there was stuff that I wanted to talk about in this voiceover, because I started this voiceover yesterday and then I got really nauseous and my head was hurting. But I posted a teaser of Bella and I said I was going to mention stuff in this voiceover, but I honestly, for the life of me, I cannot remember what it was I wanted to talk about. So there is that. That we love having a bad memory. So I just checked back on the post and I remembered I mentioned the current household that I did. I started a challenge and I never do this. I literally never play off camera or anything. And I was like, you know what, let me just give it a shot. And so I started one, and a couple days in, a burglar appears. Of course, my sim fought them, but they didn't steal anything because we don't really have anything for them to steal. But yeah, I did that. Oh yeah, also Bridgerton season 3 is coming, so I really want to finish reading Penelope and Colin's book because I've been waiting for season 3 for what seems like forever. I also was cat sitting for over a week as well, which was fun, minus of course all the scratch marks, but I love cats, so you know, I was happy to do it. I don't know if there's anything else that I wanted to mention. There's probably some other stuff, but you know what, it is what it is. Anyways, enough of the rambles. I hope you guys enjoyed this creative sim. Definitely let me know who you'd want to see next. I'm thinking the land grabs potentially, because I feel like, you know, I could make them look good, hopefully. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.